Hi, my name is Jason Cabral. This is my problem speech. This is my audience behind me. Alright, let's begin. Throughout life, many parents, teachers, principals, and authority figures talk to their kids, or any kid really, about college. They talk about how college is a wonderful learning experience, how you can meet new people, make new friends, how you can expand your learning knowledge, and how you can choose a career and pursue it. One thing they don't tell you though is really how much college costs. College is at college tuition is at an all-time high right now in America, and it increases every single year. The solution to this problem is, I believe, that we should lower tuition costs, and it can have many good benefits for students in America, because as right now, it's getting higher and higher and having negative effects on our students in America. One negative effect that it has on students right now is that many people are not going to college. The reason being is because they don't know how they can afford it. They really have no way to afford it with minimum wage jobs, and being a student at all is a full-time job. So more kids are not going, or they're overall just dropping out because they realize how expensive it's going to be in the end. Another negative effect it's having is that kids who go to college graduate with a lot of debt. Right here it says 7 in 10 college seniors who graduated last year had student loan debt with an average debt of $29,400 per student. Now, $29,400 is a lot of money. They can use that money to pay rent, pay food. Basically, that money can help support them to live. And they don't really have any way of affording college, so they take out loans, which creates a debt, and politicians in America are not really doing much about it. Now, another negative effect is that the high tuition cost causes a lot of stress on students. On a website known as NAMI.com, known as the National Alliance on Mental Illness, has proven that more than 40% of college students experience more than the average amount of stress in the last 12 months due to many things, but college tuition is one of the stressful factors. College stress can lead to depression, depression can lead to drug abuse can lead to harmful behaviors, and that can lead to suicide. Suicide is the worst possible outcome of stress, but it is shown that suicide attempts have tripled in the last year. Now, one thing we can do about this is all we have to do is just lower the cost of tuition. Now, that may seem hard because you have to pay faculties, you have to pay for the buildings and all these things, but it's really not that hard of a choice. Let's say 1,000 kids go to one college and they pay $10,000 each. Well, let's say you lower it to $7,500. Now 1,500 kids go. Well, with $10,000 and 1,000 going, they're making $1 million. But with a decrease in $7,500 and 1,500 kids going, they're making 1.125, which is $125,000 increase. So lowering it can encourage more kids to go and more profit for the schools. Another thing is that lowering tuition will encourage more kids to go, and the dropout rate will decrease dramatically. A lot of kids are dropping out, they can't afford it, but with the decrease, they may be able to afford it, and they can stay in school and pursue a career and make an actual good living. And one guy who's actually doing it right now, lowering tuition costs, is a guy named Larry Hinds, who is the president at Santa Fe University of Art and Design. He's lowered tuition costs of 4 programs, and he believes the same things that I do. He believes that lowering the cost will reduce the debt that students have at the end of graduation. It will keep kids in school longer, they won't drop out. It will lead to less stress, less kids with depression, less suicide attempts, and overall just a better college experience. one thing I forgot to mention is, yeah, an increase from 2003 to 2013, 80%, and many people may not believe that, but these are two of the charts right here, and it shows how over the last few years, women's apparel, men's apparel, housing have increased by 5%, 20%, but tuition is what's increasing the most over the last decade. Here are the charts. So basically, the high tuition in America is a nationwide problem. It's causing a lot of stress, a lot of debt for students, and overall a lot of kids are dropping out because of it. I believe that if we lowered it, it would reduce the dropout rate, increase the graduation rate, and overall the kids will be less stressful and kids won't be in as much debt, and overall help America in the long run. That is my problem speech. Thank you for watching. This is my audience. Good.